All right, guys, so it's time to get ready for the track. I headed down south. I picked up my skinnies. I got the other welds out. I got my rears here. I'm gonna get ready to put those on. So across the state, so we gotta get these street tires off, get the new ones on. The skinnies are awesome. I got my scale out right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the skinnies on here, and we're gonna weigh them, and we're gonna take the streets off. So let's get the skinnies out. And I scored a sweet deal on these. So I actually got, yep, I picked up my methanol as well because I had left it at the dyno shop. So I got these M&H tires. These are 26-inch tires. These came on the wheels, and the guy also had 28-inch tires. So basically I paid for the wheels and got the tires for free, and these tires are like brand new. So if I ever go to a 26-inch setup, I have tires. So, and they're not just cheap tires either. These are M&H skinnies. And then, as you can see here, I found some matching 17x5 S71s. They are in like brand new condition. These tires here, look at these Mickey Thompsons, man, like brand new tires. I mean, these tires alone, you got like $800 in tires. I scored the wheels and the tires for $900. I couldn't pass it up. So we'll sell those tires. Probably, honestly, it'll help offset the cost. But let's go weigh these. I mean, they have some weight to them, but I mean, I could not do this with my street tires. Yes, I know, I'm weak. All right. So let's put these on here. And what do we got? So 44 pounds. Let's make sure it's nice and centered. Let's rotate it just to see. I'm not pushing on it at all. I'm just holding it up. So let's hold it. Stay. So that's 45 pounds there it's weighing. Let's get it centered on the scale. So I mean, we can safely say they're 44 pounds. So 44 pounds on these fronts. That's tire and wheel. And these are 28-inch Mickey Thompson Sportsman SRs. Like I said, they're like brand new. As you can see, they still have the knobbies. They may have had a pass on them, but I mean, that nothing more than that. We're gonna put these on. It'll be the first time the car's ever been on skinnies. But what I need to do is I need to pull the car down to the end of the driveway because my driveway is slanted, and I don't like changing the tires on this incline. So 44 pounds on these. We're gonna weigh those front tires when we take them off, and we're gonna see exactly how much rolling weight, because rolling weight is huge, guys. It's not even like about 100 pounds of non-rolling unsprung weight give you about a tenth. I think my guess is I'm gonna gain 44. I think I'm gonna gain about 50 pounds. That's my guess, maybe a little less. 50 pounds unsprung rolling weight, less rolling resistance on the front. I think I'm gonna get probably I'm gonna guess a tenth out of it. All right, guys, so I got the car down at the end of the driveway. As you can see, what I do is I park it partially on the slant heading down, and it's leaning to the left a little bit because the road curves down. The driveway slants down. That's the way it keeps it straight as possible. And you know, I love these right here, guys. If you do not own a impact gun that is lithium, you got to get one. I have an air one, and I have my air tank as well, but you know what, this thing saves me so much time. I'm gonna do the fronts first just because I'm real curious on the weight. So these are directional, so I gotta look at the direction. Where are you at? Rotation right there. So that's the right one right here. See right there, rotation, 17-inch rim. So now I do have the jack pads. If you guys don't have them, the old one add-on sells them. These things are life-saving if you change your tires and stuff a lot. Four of them are like 80 bucks or something like that. There's absolutely no reason not to have them. Alright, we're gonna put that off to the side for right now. So we're gonna weigh that in a minute. We're gonna get this on first. I'm gonna put the wheel on with the spacer on. We're gonna see how it looks. We're gonna take the spacers off. Wasn't anticipating having to do that. That was the problem, is these are too long. The welds don't have the indents. Look here, I'll show you. If you guys look here on the back of the wheel, the weld doesn't have any indent for spacers because it's a drag wheel. You know, you don't want to really run a spacer on a drag wheel. But if you look at like a stock wheel, if you look, see these indents right here? This is where the stud goes in, the wheel stud goes in. So yeah, I don't have to worry about that. I got the spacers off finally. These ones are actually pretty light. I mean, they probably only weigh, I'm gonna say 2 pounds, 3 pounds. So we'll weigh it, but that is off. Man, these were a pain. I even had to get the crowbar out because this was definitely stuck to the wheel hub. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna thread these on. Just make sure they want to thread on okay. And the reason why I have spacers in the first place is because I have these Anderson fenders and they're wider. So I needed to push out my wheels so I had a nice flush look, or else the wheels are too far into the fender and it looks silly. But you know what? Those were quite a pain to get off. I don't know if I want to put them back on again. So we're just gonna thread these on. We're gonna make sure they all thread on okay. And it looks like we're gonna be good. So now we can get one of these wheels on and go weigh the stock wheel with the spacer. Perfect. These are a little different offset than a standard Camaro. They're only an 8.5 inch back spacing. They're actually designed for a Corvette, but I have these wider fenders, and so you know I didn't want it to look too silly sitting way in, so they actually work out really well for my car. Weld wheels are centered by the conical seats and the conical lugs, or acorn lugs. They're not squared by your side. They're not hub centric. They're lug centric. So I got these. No, I don't actually have these for the back, unfortunately, but I have them for the front, so I might as well use them. That looks good. Alright, well, you guys don't need to watch me do this. I'm going to torque them down to about 120 foot-pounds. I'll bring you guys back. I'll bring you guys back when I have them all on. Well, let's take a look, because man, she already looks mean with just those fronts on. I love it. I'm going to put you guys right here. Let's see. We're going to read it like that. Let's find out. Let's turn it on. Alright, so we're at 44 pounds for the welds. These bad boys. Woo-wee. Let's get the glare out of there. 60, let's say 62. And then we'll go ahead and we got the spacer. So let's put the spacer on top of the wheel. Oh, the spacer's way more than I thought. Oh no, I said about 3 pounds. 66 pounds, we're gonna say. It fluctuates because the wheel moves back and forth. We're gonna say 65 pounds. So 44, let's say 64. 20 pounds on each side. 40 pounds off the front. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, they're on, guys. Check them out. So the fronts, nice, looks so good. Oh. And then sadly I don't have the caps for the rears. They're only, I think they're like 20 bucks a piece. I'll just need to buy some. Both sides are done. Just gotta torque them down. Whew. Man, looks so mean. Alright guys, there you go. Full Weld S71 drag pack finally. Man, that sun is bright. So we're gonna head to the drag strip. I need to take the seats out real quick and then get everything ready, and we're gonna head on out.